Hey, hello, you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick. Couple-minute riff on IT and IT security. Today, looking at pen testing beyond a control. In other words, cheating. I oftentimes say, I'm like, what do you do in your job? I cheat. Give my daughter advice. I'm having trouble with this. You should cheat. And actually, one time I did say that. I was in the school and another parent gave me that, that one of those looks. And I'm like, no. You don't understand. You got to be creative, and you got to think about ways that you can look at things that are unusual, ways that you can approach things that are different, ways that you can go at a problem not the same way that everyone else is, not the same way that's been tried and done a million times. So tip for you, when you pen test, you need to cheat. You need to think about what happens if specific controls fail. Now, if I was the CISO, I may be pushing back. I'm like, wait a minute. You want me to test my kiosk. And you want me to test my kiosk, which is protected by a very strong internet control. By removing that internet control so that you can run attack tools. Yes, I do. And if I was the CISO, I'd be like, wait a minute. But if you were to attack this, and the firewall was there, as it's designed to do, it would stop this attack. Yes, it would. Let me tell you the story about Barracuda. Barracuda. This was a while ago. Barracuda is the WAF manufacturer. Barracuda had their WAF up. Everything looked great. They did regular vuln scans. They did penetration tests, and all this went through their WAF. And no problems were found because there's a WAF. Then one day, the maintenance routine that they're performing left the WAF off. And within a few hours, a SQL injection flaw on the website, which was heretofore ignored by vuln scans and pen tests because of the WAF, was identified, exploited, and then there was a security incident at Barracuda, the WAF company. And this just goes to show, look, controls fail. So when you're going to do a pen test, you got to think, okay, if we got the attack path, we got a firewall that's a real strong control, and you test that firewall and you're like, okay, the firewall is the thing. You need to test as if that control would fail. You take the control down and you test past it on the path so that you can see what other controls are going to exist, because you know one or two of those controls are going to fail. They're going to be left open, they're going to be unplugged, they're going to be undone, there's going to be a vulnerability, there's going to be an O-Day, you name it, you know that control at some point could conceivably go down. And you want that redundancy. And the only way you can get that redundancy is to cheat. And the only way you can cheat is to say, let's test this with that control down. And when you do that and you find something, you're like, yes, we found something else to fix, but we still test that, hey, we recognize that in a normal condition, this would have been stopped by your very good firewall controls. So, in sum, make sure you let your pen testers off the leash a little bit and test as if controls will fail, because they will. And you don't want to be Barracuda or the scores of other companies who have relied on one single control to protect their organization. That's it. That's all I have. Get a good story about cheating or testing beyond controls? Hit me up in comments or on social media. Thanks.